What's good, people? Check the reasoning. Now, I just saw this video with Puffy apologizing about about the beating that he put down on Cassie. There's a video circulating with Cassie where he's manhandling her, he's beating her. She's walking away from him. He ran out the room with his towel on, beat her, kicked her, dragged her back. That's what I'm saying. This is, and then the video, the apology video he was making, he was saying, well, it was a dark period in my life. Listen to me. This is check the reasoning, right? We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. We're gonna just lay out everything right now. That hotel room, those cameras, how those videos are now circulating. Apparently, Puffy never paid the right people to keep those videos hidden, did he? Did he? Now, at the same time, not all men beat with money and power have women and beat women like that. Not all of them. Get that out the way to all these feminists who's gonna jump on this and said, oh, all men with money and power, this is what they do. No, that was what Puffy did. You understand? If you check the crime statistics, men with money and power don't do none of that. Yes, you have your 1 and 2 that does it, Simple Simon. We're not saying that, but men like certain men with a certain amount of power and influence, some men of that caliber do that. Not all of them. You understand? Yeah. So get that out the way. We have to just put that there for the Simple Simons because their brain is not evolved for this type of conversation. You understand? So now, check the reasoning now, yeah? Puffy made the video apologizing for when he manhandled Cassie, beat her, because the video is online. He's kicking and stomping her around and he has on his robe and stuff like that. But in my argument, let's just play devil advocate for 1 minute, right? Why didn't Cassie, right, file no police report on this? How she was scared for her life. Yeah, that's possibly as well. But at the same time, a man with money, she has a receipt. So when she filed for domestic abuse and rape, she could get 20 mil down the line from this man. So sometimes a woman will stay in it for the longevity and know that she could get a good 100 mil off of this brother. So sometimes you can't even blame her. You get what I'm saying, son? So she had a receipt and she kept it. She cashed out that receipt the other day. It was, you know what I mean? Puffy now with his little so-called apology video saying, well, it was a dark period in my time. Listen to me. At that time, right, Puffy was around 40 something, right? Early 40s, 50 something now. That means is if you how long that video was, if you minus the time, so it's a couple of years ago, so it was like in his mid 40s, right? Or just early, wherever, but he was still a man of age. You understand? When people say you're a big man out here, that means you're a big man out here. You understand? That means you cross a certain age. When a man say you're a big man, that means you're from 35 up, man. A big man. Puffy was a big man for the elders, them. You understand? So now, when Puffy and them when he was beating Cassie and that, you're a big man. Then dark period is in everyone's life, no matter what stage you're in. But at the same time, because he had so many leverage and money and power, he think he can control certain women. That's what I'm saying. He could control Cassie. Maybe she was cheating on him or what. We don't know, but that don't give you the right to manhandle and beat her. That's a Tina Turner effect from Ike. You know what I mean? But at the same time, let me show you another thing as well, right? Cassie was in an abusive relationship. She should have filed some police report. She look at the money. She look at the bag rather than the trauma. She look at the bag. She look at, okay, 10 years down the line or 5 years. Women do think like that. I could get 20 mil off of this man in my pocket. So she kept her receipt and she cashed it in from the video what I'm seeing, right? Puffy did assault her left, right, and center. You understand? And for me, yes, he should face some assault charges and whatnot. But let me show you a next thing as well, right? Puffy, the whole entertainment industry knew what Puffy was doing. They all knew what Puffy was about. They all go to his all-white parties in the Hamptons. But you have to understand, in that industry, people choose a side. People choose to look at their career benefits by aligning with Puffy to say, you know what, if I align with this man, my career could go up in the mix. I could be around celebs and you know what I mean? And sometimes people like, look how hard I've been grinding. Puffy's my next level up. I might as well mind my business and just keep it pushing. The entertainment business is a mad thing. Because they all knew what Puffy was about. They all knew to say, well, Puffy, this is not new within the entertainment industry. They all knew that Puffy was a very controlling type of man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is the entertainment industry. Who control these industries, right? There's not people that look like Puffy or me. Who control these news organizations is not people like me and you. These videos usually get in these people's hand, but you have to understand, if Puffy's a billionaire, how much money that Puffy made them fellas? How much money did Puffy made those people? You have to understand, you have to check the reasoning with that. Check the reasoning with that. Puffy clothing line, Bad Boys, music, catalog, Ciroc, all of that. If Puffy made half a billion on them things there, who do you think his business partners are? Who's the one that controls his entertainment industries? To say, you know what, yeah? Check the next levels as well, right? When R. Kelly was doing his mad thing with his little, you understand? With his little underage thing. When R. Kelly was doing the mad thing, right? Who everyone sided with? Everyone sided with R. Kelly because it was a financial beneficial gain for them to take it to the next level. You understand? Yeah, because who controls these industries and movies saying this man is making step in the name of love and putting my kids through college, giving me and my family generational wealth. Who controls these things? Is, you know what I mean? Is when you start to say, listen, I want some money back for my catalog. They said, oh yeah, well, okay, here what? We're gonna put all this and we're gonna put you behind bars. Listen, you have to check the reason and see how come these things are popping out. No, we all know about how Puffy used to get down. This ain't nothing new. Puffy's white party throughout years was been talked around through the industries for a long time. But you have to understand, people make choices and side with who could give them a financial leg up in this game right now. Cause at the end of the day, it's like, yo, if I could make $500,000 by keeping my mouth quiet and put my kids through school by aligning myself with Puffy, I don't care what he's doing. If I could make an extra 10 mil with R. Kelly from a writer's credit, I don't care which little thing he been peeing on. You understand? So people usually, it's their own fault. The whole industry know what these mans was on. You understand? The whole industry knew what these mans was on, but you have to understand, people pick sides, and who controls these industries is not people like me and you, because what? Puffy's making them a nice bread. Puffy's making them a nice change. So at the end of the day, it's like this, yo, if he's making a billy, I'm making 10 billy. Forget who is hurting. He's not hurting anyone from my community. That's the way they see it. He's not. Who owns these companies? They're saying to themselves, okay, he didn't call no anti this and alphabet whatnot, so he's not really worrying up, or he's not really talking about who is he hurting. He's hurting people from his own community. So, and I could make money off his ignorance. I could make money from his devastation. I could make money from whichever victim he's abusing. He's not abusing no one from my community. You understand? So that's the way they say it. That's the way the game is played. This is chess, not checkers. Puffy and them man and Arky, them man, they're the pawns. You understand? Yeah, so the Puffy comes out at dark time, and listen, they gave this man a lot of money, they gave him a lot of power, they gave him a lot of influence. So it's naturally for them, man, they think, okay, well, I could control whoever I want, however I want, whenever I want. You understand? So Cassie, she was in it for the long haul as well, cause like, where's all these police reports? You could have been an advocate out here. The thing is that sometimes, yes, we all know Simple Simon that Puffy did wrong, but Cassie did wrong too. How come there's no police report and domestic abuse and whatnot? Maybe there was and they cover it up. Who's to tell? And we don't know. We could only speculate. But she did cash out the other day. She did cash out them receipts the other day. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I mean? She did cash out a nice lump sum as well from the DV, how much, 20 mil or something. He paid her a nice little a nice little quarters, innit? You understand? So, son, this is all I'm gonna tell you niggas out here. Don't get wrapped up in the game like that. You know what I mean? People saying, oh, Jay-Z's gonna be the next one to take the hit. Jigga man things set differently still. Jigga is I mean, hear what? The way I see it with Jigga, right? They said Beyonce or Jay-Z is gonna take the next hit. Might be possible, but you see them two right there, they align themselves with certain power structures. And they're not out here whiling like that. They know who to talk to and who know not to talk to, but they're gonna get their wake-up card soon. They said Beyonce is the one that stole A. Marie's style. She stopped Blue Control's career. She's gonna get another. Her time is coming as well. Understand? But the thing with Jay-Z and Beyonce, they know to say, what, if we're making $1 billion, make them leave them with their 20 billion and we'll be fine. And you're not gonna hear our name called mentioning no. Cause everyone. Listen, the gatekeepers got everyone wake up call cards. I mean, as Paul Mooney used to say, OJ got his nigga wake up call. No, Puffy got his nigga wake up call. Bill Cosby. Or listen, you're getting your nigga wake up call. You understand? So at the end of the day, it's like, but Puffy, people choose who to align themselves with. People choose to align with R. Kelly. There's video out with R. Kelly, and people, the biggest set of rappers out there, still choose to make songs with R. Kelly. Fat Joe, he had a hit with R. Kelly. Fabulous, he had a hit with R. Kelly. Ja Rule, he had a hit with R. Kelly. Jay-Z done a double album with him when they know that what he did with Aaliyah. People choose sides in this game to make themselves to the next level, and it's the same thing with Puffy. People choose sides with Puffy to get themselves to the next level after they know what this man is out here doing. All these white parties, all these orgies, and all this mad thing. You get me? Yeah, you think Meek Mill's one? Listen, they all know. It's just that they're not trying to mess up their bag. They're not trying to mess up their thing. You think Meek Mills don't know what Puffy's been doing? They know what... Listen to me. Puffy has been in the game and he's been shady for a long time. But being shady does not give you... You get me? Listen, I had a lot of respect for what that man done, to be honest with you. Like, changed the game for the best. Let a lot of black man show black man how to make a billy, how to flip the switch on these people and do your thing. You understand? Now, but at the same time, he had a different mindset, a power-hungry mindset. You understand? But everyone gets a power-hungry mindset as well. But he did show man how to make this money. See what I'm saying? He, like, in the UK, Giggs did say, okay, well, wait for the truth to come out. This is why I say, listen, you see, when you're defending a man, it's best to keep quiet. It's better to call that man on the phone instead of making... You see, this all the social media thing when you niggas align yourself with someone. It's best to just say, hold on. Let me call up this brother and talk to him on a personal and say, keep your head up if that's the case. Don't go on social media and make any keep your head up, Puff. Because when the video comes out, oh, you were supporting Puffy the whole time. See, this is what I tell certain man, like Giggs, you know what I mean? Like, don't go on social media saying A, B, C, or D or nothing like that. Just keep it on your J's, innit? Keep it on your ones and then call me personally and say this to me. Don't, you know what I mean? Because a video come out of you, when the video touched with Puffy, and loads of man stepped back and said, shit, I never went, you all niggas went to this man private parties and white parties in the Hamptons. You understand? But Cassie's another thing as well. Like, Cassie enjoyed, but where's all this police report of these batteries and whatnot? Where's all of these? Is that the next thing as well? How come she ain't find no report? Oh, she was scared. Listen, yeah, she was. You could see it as well, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, come on now. Like, when he's not around you 24/7. When you go on the radio interviews, you could say, man, been putting his hands on you. You cannot go. You can choose right then and there to say, listen, he's a very abusive guy, da 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 da. You could talk to your lawyer. you could get some like, but the thing is, she waited and cashed out. That's the next thing as well. She's partially to blame for these that some of these women are partially to blame, you know what I mean? Not all of them, Simple Simon, yeah, we get it, but some of these women are partially to blame for their own thing. You see a man with money, you think it's all glitz and glamour. You know what I mean? Not knowing like, oh yeah, this man's a demonic man. But at the end of the day, people choose side and who to support and who want not to support. You understand? It's a treacherous game we're living out here. You know what I mean? Treacherous game. So you just have to choose your side and who you align with. And unfortunately, people chose to align with man like R. Kelly. They chose to align man with like Puffy and these mans in it. And then someone will say, but what about Bill Cosby? What? Like, listen to me. You have to put each case into context. People saw R. Kelly doing his mad thing. There's a video of Puffy and he's apologizing. With Bill Cosby now, listen, some of these accusations go back in the 60s. With Bill Cosby's like me coming to link a thing, right? And say, listen, I got some little henny, I got some little weed, I'm coming through. That's how Bill used to get down. Those are things, y'all, that I went through, and I had to bring the henny. But that's not the grape. That's not grape. I'm bringing, you know what I mean? Back in the days, they used to take a lot of pills. Them days is like full of like pills and whatnot they used to take. You know what I mean? And get down back in and yeah, you want that and coke and you know what I mean? And that's what they used to deal with still back in the day. People still do it now, but I'm not saying like in them celebrities like they had it like Studio 54 and them thing. I seen them documentaries. Man's up on the game like that. Used to have loads of, you know what I mean, diet coke on the table and they used to do their thing in it. You understand? Live in front of the club, everyone used to see that. My elders tell me these things. You know what I mean? When they go Miami, when they're doing the little venture capital and whatnot, when they're moving from yard to America and they're doing the thing and whatnot, they go to Studio 54 and when they have to move product from one end to the next, and you just say, wow, like this, everything just laid out, you know what I mean? So my elders tell me the game and said, back in them days, there, loads of women, it's just that some women at the end of the day, they like Bill Cosby probably overdo the joke with them at some point. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, each to their own, innit? But the Puffy thing is a mad thing still. It's a mad thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, it's like, I think there's more to come out with this Puffy. See, I wasn't even going to talk on the Puffy thing, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, there's so many man saying, but this, when I saw that video, man had to, yeah, and I made a video in a minute too, so it was like, when I saw the video, man had to come and say something. Do you understand? Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, it's like this is effed up for a black entrepreneur like that who has changed the game tremendously. Do you know what I mean? Them man, they set the thing differently. We're not even talking about music. Like, them man, they show man how to get money business-wise. How to create alcohol, how to sell it out in the store, how to, you know what I mean? When Ciroc came out, Ciroc was big. And I like Ciroc, I'm not going to lie, I like that vodka. Cherry. My favorite is the peach. You get me? I like the peach. I mean, I like most of the flavors are nice, but I like the peach. The peach Ciroc is the peach is a big man type of flex. It tastes nice though. Still, I'm not gonna lie. I like Ciroc. Like that vodka though. I'm not gonna lie. Like when that came out, I was working out one spot called Anaya. Bad, and some Yankees and said like, nah, we want the Puffy thing. I'm like, yeah. Oh, one of my brethren said, yo, we got some Dunnies coming through and that when you hook them up in this spot. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take them to my spot. Like, it's a spot in like Piccadilly. Used to be called Anaya, old school days and that. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, come through in it. Them times me and my Dunnies and that was running the door. They were like, yo, come through them Yankees and them. I was like, yo, let me get you guys a Grey Goose and whatnot. They're like, nah, we want the Ciroc thing, the Diddy thing. Like, yeah, and these times I know about Ciroc, but I didn't know, like, that's the first time I tasted Ciroc actually, like, time ago though, like, probably like 8-9 years ago, something like that. I mean, that's like, no, actually longer than that. I mean, it was popping, but it wasn't popping in the UK like that, in the clubs like that. So, I mean, niggas were drinking it, but not like the Bel Air and the Belvedere, like them type of drink and Belvedere and that and Grey Goose. The man like mans weren't really on the Ciroc thing like that. But when it like it became popular after a while. Like them Dunnies that I was with, them man they said, yo, try the Ciroc thing. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, I think it's probably 8, 9 years or 10 years or something like that. And I was like, I tried, it was like, raw, Ciroc is not bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, so I was like, that's the first. I can remember the first time, but Puff was like, this nigga Puffy is doing big things when I tasted that. Like, God, that is a nice drink, big man drink. I mean, and them Dunnies and them were good. Some Yankees and that man was rolling with still. Man was showing them the flex in London and that. You know what I mean, but anyways, yo, that was my little check the reasonings too. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, each their own. I hope another black celebrities. I hope y'all niggas are. Hope your niggas are preparing for what's coming next, cause they say it's gonna be Jay-Z or Beyonce. So hope y'all niggas keep the faith. Y'all niggas hold it down. Do what y'all niggas need to do. And stay strong and stay firm. Because they're coming for y'all publishing. They're coming for y'all businesses. You understand? Yeah, alright then. Peace. Check the reasoning. One love.